how are you today, February 8th, 2021? Okay, let's get into it. Wow, we've had a crazy morning this morning. We've seen Bitcoin hit all-time high, over 44,000. Ethereum all-time high, $1,740. Okay, you're probably wondering what happened. Why did Bitcoin all of a sudden, like within the few minutes, just go up? Well, Elon Musk announced that Tesla bought $1.5 billion, not billion, not million, but $1 billion in Bitcoin, and it's also offering to allow their customers to use Bitcoin in order to purchase Tesla products. So that's amazing too. And they also mentioned that they're not going to cash out those Bitcoin; they're just going to hold on to them. So this is amazing for the cryptocurrency world that Elon Musk, one of the richest men in the world, is now purchased Bitcoin and is now going to allow customers to pay with Bitcoin. I mean, that's amazing. Okay. We also seen after Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy, the CEOs, they had a conference. I mean, this is just the beginning of all these institutions going to start to invest in Bitcoin. I mean, we're likely to see a 50,000 Bitcoin. Maybe by the end of the week, it is possible. Maybe even 60,000. We remember listening to Max Kessler. He predicted a $400,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. I mean, that sounds insane, right? But hey, we went from, December. He predicted December 2020, the end of the year, 20,000. We got a $20,000 Bitcoin. Then we went to, literally within like a month, we went to a $40,000 Bitcoin. 42,000, and it dropped. Now we're at almost a $45,000 Bitcoin. It is possible to see a possible 50,000 by the end of the week, maybe even a 60,000 in a couple of weeks or by the end of the month. It is possible, and we're only like the second month into the year. Imagine by the end of the year we could have a $250,000 to $400,000 Bitcoin like you predicted. We're also seeing that Bitcoin in the exchanges, that the supply is actually at the lowest levels in the last 2.5 years. So what does that mean? That means that huge investment, companies are buying Bitcoin, and they're buying Bitcoin by the thousands, even in the last few days, and just cold storing. So, that's why we're seeing a lot, the all-time low levels. So, really what they say is that the Bitcoin that we're actually, that's driving the market, that's, is really only like about, I don't know the exact number, but it's only like 4 million Bitcoins is what exactly is in exchanges. Everything else is being purchased wholesale, through, directly to the miners, and that money is just, those Bitcoins are just going away in cold storage. So really, it's the supply and demand of these, 3-4 million coins that are in, all the exchanges like crypto.com, Cash App, PayPal, Coinbase. This is what jumps the price up with the, with the supply and demand, because they only have so many reserves, and so when they get low, that's why the price jumps up as people are buying. Coinbase and Binance have entered the top 1,000 most visible websites in the world. So you could just imagine, there's millions of websites, and they entered the top 1,000. I think it's like Coinbase is like 8 something, and Binance again. We're hearing some issues where Binance is something the website crashed. I haven't taken a look at that, but Coinbase is pretty holding steady, so that's good. So we're definitely seeing the future is going to happen, and in the words of Elon Musk, in retrospect, it was inevitable. So, that's awesome. Thanks again for Elon Musk, leading the way, buying up $1.5 billion in Bitcoin, and that's just the beginning. And, he said he's going to continuously buy more, and again, allowing their customers to use Bitcoin to purchase their products, and that's amazing. Okay, so on to ETH. Okay, the entire market's up. ETH hit the all-time high of $1,740. Usually when Bitcoin pumps, we see all these other altcoins, they start to pump as well. It is possible to see a $2,000 Bitcoin maybe by the end of the day, and they were already predicting by the 14th that we would have a $2,500 Bitcoin, and today is the 8th, so we're not too far, right? So that's good. Let's see, and you probably heard about this. Bitcoin, no, sorry, Ethereum had dropped. It was like at 17 something. It dropped to like even 14.98 over the weekend because there was fear. This company called CME, that they were launching their Ethereum futures, where basically it's, it allows future, allows their investors to have future exposure to Ethereum, and it's about like short selling. I'm not a 100% expert on it, but it's basically like futures is like you're predicting if the coin, the cryptocurrency, is going to lose value, so they kind of like hedge against the price of the coins in order to basically like save their their price of their coin. You know what I mean? Like, so let's say it's going up, it's like 2,000, so they'll hedge against it, and if the price drops, they'll basically make money as the price of Ethereum or any coin, whatever they're investing in, goes down. So it's like a safety net. Okay, so that's what hedging is. I'm not 100% sure, but that's pretty much the gist of it. So anyways, but so that being said, a ton of people started selling Ethereum. It had dropped down to about 1,500. I had bought another maybe about 10% on the $150 when it was like 150. So I'm now up to like 1.3 ETH. I had sold a little bit over the weekend, but I got back into it again. And so this is great. So we're definitely, so ETH is holding steady. You can see it's back up to 1740, and this is just the beginning. Hopefully we'll have a 2K ETH by the end of the day. All right, guys, I'm probably going to show you in a minute like what I'm doing, what my purchases were, and some other stocks that are out there. Oh, we're seeing Dogecoin that was shooting up. I think it was like 0.7 cents that went up. We've seen a lot of coins, but I'll show you in the video, in the app, and just show you what other stocks were going up. All right, or other cryptos, sorry, were going up. Have a great day. Hold guys. All right, so we're in the Coinbase app. Let me kind of show you basically what's going on, so you can see for yourself what's happening with the market. Okay, so we see that Bitcoin 43,430. This is live right now. It's 11:38. XRP's up 43 cents. Ethereum $1,731. That's awesome. Stellar Lumens 40 cents. Look, Maker, Uniswap 1940. That's up. Algo, we were talking about this one, 91 cents. Look at that. Wow, it was like 40 something, 50 cents, and yes, the other day it was like 80 cents. Now it's 91 cents. So that's one really look at. So definitely jump on board those right there. Let's take a look at some other. Okay, Uniswap again. What about let's take a look at Cardano. Even though you can't buy Cardano on this exchange, but you can buy it through another one. So let's take a look at Cardano. Spelled that wrong. Cardano. And I believe Cardano's up, but let's take a look. Give it a second. Yeah, Cardano's up. Look at that. 69 cents. It was like 44. I bought it like a 34. It went up to 44. Now it's up to went up to 70 cents. That's another one to look into. A lot of these altcoins. But you can buy this at crypto.com. I have a link in my description for crypto.com. There's like a referral code. You get a couple bucks. I get a couple bucks. I think you have to like deposit a certain amount, but I'm not sure. But anyway, so what basically, again, my whole goal with Bitcoin is to try to attain a whole coin, okay? And the only way to attain a whole coin right now is to just buy one for $43,000, which is kind of like unattainable for me at least. But the next move that I like to do is to try to flip into it. So with these smaller coins that I have purchased and I make some money, I'm able to flip into the next best coin, which is attainable right now, is Ethereum. So by buying these smaller coins, there's a lot of volatility, and these coins can go up. Like Litecoin, $163. I mean, this thing was 140. Like, you can take a look here. Give it a second. You can take a look here. Litecoin was, look at this, go all the way down here. It was like 140 something. Even if we can go lower than that. Sorry about this phone right here. Let's go like a month ago. And we're gonna see Litecoin. Take a look at this. It was like look at this, like about a month ago. January, look, February, here we go, sorry. January 30th was like 129, you know what I mean? So you see that these coins go up a lot as well. So these are definitely other coins. What I like to do is to flip from these coins and then get into buy Ethereum, because as you can see, I've been doing that, and now I have 1.26 Ethereum, I believe. Give it 1 second. Yeah, so you can see here I have 1.26 Ethereum. I had a little bit more than that, but I had to sell some over the weekend before Sunday, and then on Sunday it dipped down to 1,500, and I bought another $150 worth. So I got back up again. So, but I'm trying to get to at least 2 ETH. So when we do have that big pump, 2,500 or 5,000, even at 2,500, I'm going to sell, because then you know that this will dip again, and it constantly is doing that. So once we get that big dip again, I will buy back in, and as you can see this, look at this, 905. When was this? This was like January 12th. Look at that, January 11th. January 9th, I believe, was like 11th. It was 905, and then bam, all the way up to 1700. Okay, so like within a month, and we'll probably see that dip again as well, like right over here. If I can get this to read. But anyways, you can see that it had dipped. So that's my goal, is to do that, is to flip into these larger coins, like the second best coin, Ethereum, most popular coin, and then go on my way to try, wait for a dip with Bitcoin. Maybe at the time Bitcoin will drop, and then just keep going from there. So, this is another method that I've been trying, and I've been really liking the way it's working out. And so, okay, so guys, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, please like and share. Thanks for the subs, really appreciate it. Helps the channel out. So again, if you guys want to ask me other questions or any comments you want to make, you can also follow me on Instagram at Bitcoin Kid USA. It's in the description as well. All right, guys, let's have a great day. Take care.